Hello everybody and welcome back. My name's Zenji and today we're playing Frostpunk 2. Currently we're on week 251 of our Legacy of the New London playthrough. But yeah, hope you're all doing well. Thanks for joining in and let's get into it. Hey everybody. Yeah, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to stay up to date with our adventure. Thanks for joining. Alright, so where we last left off, we had two more, I guess, goals to complete, which was to research and construct the generator surplus injectors, and then activate said surplus injectors and supply enough oil to reach heat surplus. That's a mouthful. Okay, so Law Council, looks like a new law is available, so we're going to jump right into that. And there's a city law available. So there's an infectious badge, which is part of our history. Then there's a community service city development effort, which everyone must support the production of prefabs to help expansion of the city. Now that's a good one, but I think we do these unfortunate souls some respite here. So it looks like no contagion prevention or supported quarantine. Okay, so I'm going to go with the no contagion prevention. So we're going to propose this law. And then we obviously need to negotiate to try find the votes. So the Frostlanders, they're mostly hesitant. Stewards are actually for it, which is quite interesting. The New Londoners won't negotiate. And the Pilgrims won't negotiate. So we're going to go with the Frostlanders, try to convince them. Of course we want to vote for them to vote for. And then yeah, so it looks like the easiest option here would be building the Vanguard Logistics Bay. So it's a bay storing and handling only essential survival gear, providing training on how to use it efficiently. We're going to go with that one. And then vote.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Yep, that's good. Okay. No contagion prevention enacted. Right, looks like we got a repair over here. Take a look.
Attention, citizens. A new law is in effect.
Okay, so we can click on the New London tab here, and then we can actually see what's the issues of the city, I guess. So here you can see the squalor is notable, but it is diminishing, and then crime is minor. So not looking too bad at the moment. Okay, so our scouts have arrived at the abandoned lazaret, built hastily during the 1901 plague. These buildings were used to quarantine infected New Londoners. Now they lie silent and forgotten. Scores of wooden crosses and crosses a grim reminder of what transpired. Should we decide to disturb the dead, dismantling this place could yield some raw materials. I think we're in the apocalypse, so yeah, let's dismantle the remains. And it seems like our scouts are on their way back. Fantastic. Okay, we've also reached the Wise Woman camp, so our scouts have met with the Wise Woman, which these hills are famed. Some are in fact New Londoners who left during the captain's first days. They would be pleased to return to New London now that we have a council, and they say they can bring some cause with them. However, some of the captain's most loyal followers consider these women traitors and think they remain exiled. That could be interesting. Okay, so if we take these Wise Woman New Londoners in once again, we get 3 cores, a bit of population. There's -5 Frostland teams and relations worsen with the Stewards. I think we try it. Let's check it out. And then we have a third option here. Abandoned research station. Inside this abandoned research station, our scouts found circles of frozen naked bodies lying around a strange idol made of ice. Nearby sat a pile of Steward uniforms. The station has fallen into disrepair. We could salvage it for prefabs, but Stewards would prefer that we destroy all evidence of this place and redact it from the official record. Yep, that sounds like a cover-up, so... Ooh, okay, so we can come back later. We can also erase this place off the map, which does improve our relations with the Stewards. And then people will learn of these prefabs, where they came from, but they are too valuable to waste. I think we can just play a bit of devil's advocate here and erase this place from the map. No point in adding tensions to people. Right, looking at the rest of the map, the Imperial Freighter seems like we still have quite a bit of iron remaining there. And then looking at the whale mining outpost, same here, about 29,000 resources there. So our people are on the way back. However, we need to still research some things, which is almost done right now. Okay. I think we have done that one. We can do the logistic bays. So yeah, we can research this idea. Okay, so the Frostlanders, basically everyone agrees with this idea, so we're going to do that. And what this does is automated logistics bay. So it's a logistics bay where machines manufacture expedition equipment on demand to minimize personnel and storage needs. Right. So technically we should have enough. Oops. For this generator surplus. We might have to wait for that. Okay, rallying stewards propose ideas. Okay, so it's a new law unlocked, communal parenthood. Pledge to pass communal parenthood, all disagree to study. So during the most recent event, they announced a new idea regarding parenthood. They drafted a new law on their own communal parenthood and now present it to the city. We've done the work. All the steward has to do now is put it to the vote. Okay, so what it does is parents will give away their children to city-run facilities to ensure their well-being, leaving them free to concentrate on the needs of the city. Yeah, I'm gonna disregard that. Sorry, it's not something that should happen. Taking a look at our Dreadnought facility. It seems we might have an excess of goods available, so let's see if we can transfer a bit of them over to the main city. Heat stamps, we can't transfer any of that over. Oil, I guess we could. And you see it increases heat stamps, so we're going to do that. Although that does stuff up our capacity on this side, so let's switch that to 100. 101. Okay, that's balanced. Alright, we still have 25 Frostland teams available, so we can actually send them out again. Of course, we're going to go into the mountains, which is dangerous and has rugged territory. But yeah, we might find coal. It's not something we're actually looking for at the moment. There is this valley, which might be good for us. But yeah, let's steam cores and prefabs. I think we go on this adventure. Expedition. We do have a fuel stockpile over here. We are going to leave it there for now. I think we're just in the waiting game here, just to find enough heat stamps. It looks like we can now go back to the council. Okay, so worker shifts, weather adjusted shifts. I think there's a lot of people are opposed, so we can't negotiate. We're gonna, I guess, leave it to the vote. See what happens.
The votes are in. The measure fails.
Well, we tried. Can't win them all. Okay, we're a little short still. 17 more heat stamps, although we're still missing a core, so we actually need our scouts to reach this valley. Could take some time, so we're gonna speed things up a little bit. It says about 2 weeks, which of course we could sit here and wait for. Or we can just take a look at the idea tree and see what's next. Okay, we can start at the hubs and then work our way left, see what we've got. So we can go with like a surveillance hub, communication hub, rail hub, a fighting hub, maintenance, air transport hub, emergency medical hub. Okay, that's interesting. That's society, city, work compensation. If we go with the housing block, there's a -1 heat stamp income, and an increase in 20 heat demand. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, so there's a Skyways option. This sounds pretty cool. Everyone agrees with this idea. It's a network of cables connecting elevated stations, which will allow us to run suspended trains in the Frostland without having to worry about ice and snow accumulation. So of course this will unlock the Skyway connections, which can be built in the Frostland to allow transport of more resources from colonies and outposts. Yeah, let's do it. Skyways, that sounds very interesting. Okay, we have not enough heat stamps still. Of course, so we're still waiting. And info tag here. So Spencer Cohen, 52 foreman. Now back from the city store inspecting his weekly allocation. Okay, let's see. A bar soap smells like shit. A hemp undervest, itchy by the sheer look of it. Looks I couldn't get new socks, ran out of allocation, bollocks. What's the point of being a foreman if I get the same allocation as the line workers? Maybe if I slip the clerk a handful of heat stamps, he'll find a pair of fresh socks lying around. And some better smelling soap maybe. The lack of law regulating basic necessities is causing tension to rise throughout the city. Yeah, that does suck. Okay, looks like the whale outpost is almost done. With food, regards to food. Aha, we've now arrived at the location. So there's 2 locations here. The IEC smelter, which is a possible settlement. This huge mine and smelting apparatus provides the steel used to construct the nearby generators on behalf of the Imperial Exploration Company. A crew of thousands once lived within and below the machine, only a small fraction of whom made it to New London. The captain sent a crew with cores here to establish an outpost. There's no sign of the crew, but the cores remain. Along with many salvageable components, we can take it all back to New London or finally restart the smelter. Okay, so we can start a smelter, or we can take the cores back. I think for the sake of our quest, we need to take the cores back. So we'll do that. And then there's the Windward Moor, Freezing Winds buffet. This part of the valley, following our oldest maps. The scouts found a generator construction site buried under the snow, but little of use remains. Cool. We've got 2 rallies going on at the moment. We have a look here. Let's check it out. Okay, so they're going at it. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, it looks like we have another research available to us. So there is the freight docks. Let's check this out. Attended freight docks. Okay, so it's a train terminal optimized to accommodate porters traveling alongside the freight and responsible with safety, loading and unloading. Okay, so it does use 600 workers. Resource production in outposts connected by skyways is significantly increased. Yep, let's do it. We gotta try optimize our routes. Yeah, we're still short on heat stamps for some reason. If I look at the generator, under program that places your youth in after hours employment in order to expose them to new experiences and foster personal growth. Okay, let's take a look at our Skyway connection. Is there a way to look at it? Figure it out? Okay, so we have more Crossland teams available, 25. And with guard squads available too, that's interesting. Let's go to the foothills, they're nice and close. We can find prefabs, cores, and dwellers here. Let's check it out. It'll take 15 weeks to get there though, that's terrible. Checking in on the council, looks like we have new law available. So I think we can go with the mass-produced goods. We can propose this law next. Okay, so some people are hesitant, so we are going to negotiate. The New Londoners are open to negotiation, so we're going to go with them. We're going to go vote for, and then heat overclocking. The excess heat produced by industrial machines will be re-injected back into the machines to allow them to operate at higher capacity. That sounds a bit dangerous, but let's give it a go, and we shall vote.
are in. The measure passes.
Here we go. We got it.
Attention, citizens. A new law is in effect.
Okay. We have enough heat stamps now and cores for the generator surplus injectors. So we're going to upgrade that. And while we're doing it, let's see if we can... We can't zoom in while it's being deconstructed. Sure, very pretty. I still think it's a little confusing because you need heat stamps and it's not so like one-to-one, like you need coal for X amount of heat. It sort of went to expansion very quickly, so I'm still trying to figure out the inputs and the outputs. And obviously the UI has so much going on. But yeah, it's not too bad. I would say it takes a little while to get used to, but obviously once you're used to it, I guess the more resources you have, the better. Which makes sense for most things, I guess. Okay, so once this is done, which is just about finished, then we can activate it. So if we click here on the generator itself, there's a surplus injectors activation button here. So it allows the generator to burn all excess fuel to increase output of all districts up to 15%. The bigger the surplus, the bigger the output increase. Alright. That is now on. So now, do I put the overdrive on?
Do not succumb to wasteful fashion. A well-made coat is always in style.
Okay, so there's a basic necessities pop up here. I think we did see that earlier, so we're going to commit to resolving that. And yeah, that's part of our regulate the basic needs. Looks like it's some more wear and tear in this logistics building, which we have fixed. And then the new Londoners, a broken vow, mass-produced goods. Okay, so the relations greatly worsen with the new Londoners. I did try to pass this. I don't know what happened. I think it just... Yeah, no one wanted it. Okay, so... how do you wish to respond? I think it had its chance in the sun or snow, but yeah, now it's over. Sorry guys. Better luck next time. Okay, our scouts are on the way to the foothills. Well, they're going there. It's going to be about 9 more weeks. Damn, it's a long time. Definitely feels like I should be doing more, but I guess it's about being patient and slowly, you know, going through the resources, grabbing what you need, having an excess, having surplus stockpiles. Okay, so we're looking at that. What does it want? Okay, relations has worsened with the Frostlanders, which is unfortunate, but I don't think there's a right way to play this game. It's all about making choices. Okay, the attended freight dock, a new building proposed by the Frostlanders. Okay, there's another tag here, but let's hold off on that. We want heating. Okay, so we need more heat stamps to be able to provide the generator hyperdrive regulator. But what could we do? There's a heat dispatcher, dispatching controls center where engineering teams monitor and optimize district heating, boosting the generator output. Yeah, let's give it a go. I like that idea. I'm sure there's a right way to do all this. I'm just doing it in the dark here. But okay, we have the attendant freight dock and the automatic logistics bay. Unfortunately, we have a lack of heat stamps, which tend to come up every week. So there's about 13 that it comes up. That's from the individual population. School has a negative effect on that, and then multiple cities is a negative effect. Let's go to the Dreadnought. I think we have enough resources here now to build. No, we don't. Not even another housing district. I mean, I can build it, but it's not gonna. Okay, and if I send some people from New London. Let's send some goods too. Okay, so we have enough food. We need more materials. It's like 200 or something. Okay, and then scarcity, that's the goods. Alright, let's see if that allows us to I guess we still need some more workers, so we're gonna pause that. I think it's at 300, so we're gonna go 400. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Okay. Now, once that's done, we should be able to send more goodies back to New London. We have the society. Funerals, mandatory school. Nope. Okay, we're gonna try vote this in. Paid essentials. To foster responsibility and reward work, citizens will be charged a small fee in exchange for essentials such as basic rations and clothing. We have a higher poor count, so we're gonna go with this option. And then we are gonna try and negotiate with some Frostlanders. They're already mad at us, but let's try. Ask them to vote for. And then there's the hydraulic pump jack, which I did see in the research tree. We can go with that one. So it's highly pressure water into ground, speed up oil extraction, which is great for us. We're going to accept and vote.
The eyes have it.
Just like I planned. Okay, so the basic necessities law has been regulated. We kept our promise and avoided unnecessary chaos in the city. Fantastic. Okay, week 300. We're almost done building this new extraction district for oil. I actually want to see what I can build on this thing. The deep melting drill. I'll build that there. Hey. What I can build? No, I can't build that either. Huh. Maybe that's just for materials. Maybe it's not... Anyway, we gonna try... Which one should we try? Okay, so automatic logistics. Oh, we have to do that. And we have a info pop up here. Okay, right tools for the job. City development effort. Okay, Stuart. Some service workers aiding our prefab production are asking for better tools. It doesn't make a lick of sense. We muck around with basic tools while advanced machinery sits idle waiting for operators, said one volunteer. Full-time workers are wary of the idea it takes training to use these machines safely. Training these weekend workers just haven't got said one veteran high torque bandsaw operator. We should let these volunteers use professional equipment. Shit. Look, there may be casualties, but yeah, let's see how that goes. OSHA will be very angry with me, but
A law has passed in the council.
okay, we have another slot available in the idea tree. We're going to go with the pump jacks. Straight up, we did promise that. And hey, looks like our scouts have reached the foothills. So we have the rusted engine. A jettisoned secondary engine of the Dreadnought. Under its hull, we found a core and irreproducible component from the before the frost that we can use power and to power our most advanced technology. A fissure in the ice suggested the Dreadnought traveled to the frozen bay a long time ago. So we will dismantle that. We also do have the abandoned coal mine. So it is a possible settlement, a mining complex inhabited by children long time ago. Over the years, they grew older and became citizens of New London. The last miners were ordered home by the captain. We know the same coal remains in the shafts. The approach trail is in poor condition, but we found a warehouse with prefabs the captain intended to use to improve it. We could take them or we could leave them in place if we want to use the mine again. Okay, since we're on an oil only basis, we're going to take the resources. So it does say possible settlement. The mining complex once inhabited by children who, okay, we got that. An outpost here could increase our supply by 250 coal until its deposit of... we don't want to do that though. Just because we're not using coal anymore. Right, so there's an old observatory. This towering structure often attracts outcasts and scavengers who would rather live together in cold isolation than follow the laws of New London. Settlement has been in decline since the collapse of the observation tower. Some may be willing to reconsider their situation and join us in the city. Okay, so we can escort willing Frostlanders to New London, convince them all to come, or come back later. So I think we should try convince them to come with us, just because the more the merrier, especially that we're sending more people to the old Dreadnought. Alright, since we have some Frostland teams available, we're going to send them to the Gorge and see what comes up. The Serpentine Gorge is the hallmark of this approach to New London, promising a safe return home. The Gorge expedition under Tabitha Blakesley is approaching the area. Okay, that's good. We like that. Still waiting for this surplus injector. We have activated it, I just don't get it. It even says active. Maybe if I turn it off, turn it on. Turn this off, turn it on. Maybe we need to put the overdrive on. It could be a valid reasoning on my count.
Personally, in due time.
Alright, we're gonna... Oh, we got some pop-ups here. Some repairs from that. Okay, Ollie Sharp, 27 entrepreneur. Damn it, there's just so much reading in this game. I can't keep up.
Are you listening?
Okay, an old enemy. Incoming whiteout. Oh shit. Whiteout is coming. The wind will cause extreme cold and the clouds will blot out the sun, impacting our food production. Without shelter, ample fuel, and stockpile of food, our people will be at mortal risk. So we have to prepare. Heat demand will greatly increase during the whiteout. Food production will be significantly lowered. Alright, so I'm gonna switch that off.
Weather warning. Whiteout signs detected.
I guess that's the whiteout? Oh my god. Okay, let's click on our output from the old dreadnought. We're going to shift everything to the main hub. Keep that nice and clean. Okay, over transport capacity. Oh, what's over capacity? For that? What is the capacity? That's 250. Wonder if we had to build these. Okay, never mind. Survive the whiteout. The warmth of our upgrading generator now pumps through the veins of the city. Unprecedented. Sorry. Through the veins of the city is unprecedented. People take off their layers, testing the air with bare skin in disbelief. The dream of feeling warm again is real. Unless the frost tests us again. Oh, the whiteout is literally on its way, guys, so prepare butters. Okay, another tag here. Cutthroat economy, paid essentials. Yeah, we need to allocate some allowance to those in need. We do have an excess of 236 heat stamps. I'm starting to understand that the heat stamps are like, it's basically like currency our settlement uses. I really should have noticed this in the first episode, but so much going on. Yeah, we're slowly understanding how it all works. Does look like we have another law available. We'll check that out. Okay, so if you hover over the peoples, it actually shows you who's who. So that's the New Londoners. The Stuarts have a small delegation, and the Frostlanders are massive. And New Londoners are also pretty big. Alright, we're gonna have to go with the... I guess the Pilgrims' agreeable terms here. Ooh. Let's see. Let's see if it
The
passes.
delegates have spoken. The law is tabled.
Alright, well, we tried. I should get points for trying, but guess not. Okay, there's a heat dispatcher. A heat dispatching control center where engineering teams monitor and optimize district heating, boosting the generator's output. Boom. One of those, please, sir. We shall hopefully add... Nope, we can't add any more. Need to wait another 2 weeks at least. I have to be able to afford another one. Which we will do. Okay, so I'm going to put the automated logistics bay. I wonder where this goes. Oh, there it goes. Alright guys, I think we're going to leave it there for today. We're just about to receive the whiteout. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you all for joining. And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Cheers.